Tiffany here with Cards Crafty Creations. Today's project is for Crafty Stamp Co. and it is for their Crafty Crew Kit September 26 release. So I've mentioned in two of my other previous videos about the kit, and you get two stamp sets, the Unicorn Slumber Party 4x6, the Unicorn Party Snacks 4x6, a Pillow Fight 6x6 stencil, and the Unicorn and Cotton Candy 6x6 paper. It also comes with the Ziploc storage bag that includes all of the things in the kit, as well as a storage sleeve for your pattern paper. The kit is on pre-order right now until August 15th, so you'll want to get that ordered here very quickly, and then it ships out on September 5th. If you are a subscriber to the kit, meaning that you get it every bi-monthly, every other month, then you will also get yourself some of these craft embellishments if you are part of the subscriber. But here is parts of the kit, and today we're going to actually use them to make a card. So this is the pattern paper. It kind of has like a glitter and alcohol ink style print. This is going to be your Unicorn Snack stamp set, your craft embellishments if you are a subscriber, the 6x6 stencil, and then today in our project we're going to be using this stamp set. I've actually already colored it, and we're going to put a card together using it. So let's go ahead and get started with that. I already kind of pre-colored all of my pieces, and I used Copic markers, so I'm going to get those out here so we can look at them together. But these are the parts we're going to use from that stamp set. So that is this stamp set here, and then I had a die cut from my stash that I put the sentiment on. So here are the stamps colored with Copic markers, and then I used a jelly roll to kind of give the texture to her little unicorn plushy jumper onesie. And then I actually used the same kind of color palette throughout, so like yellows, pinks, greens, and purples. And then I stamped the sentiment on a die cut. It's a die cut star from my stash. And then we're gonna go ahead and put this card together. I already pre-cut all pieces for us, so let's get started. So this is just a card base I have in my stash. I do both. I make my own card bases, and I also buy them pre-made. It just depends on what I'm doing. But I did cut out all my pieces. I did use a template, a very old like Mojo Monday template from ages ago. I altered it a little bit to match kind of what I was doing, but I used the colors. Well, this is the pattern paper from the collection, and then I got my complementary colors from my coloring using this green. So we're just gonna adhere and put the card all together, and it's kind of fun. I have kind of like a couple different layers going on, and I used some die cuts. I didn't have a banner quite long enough to actually use a stitched banner die, so I had to make it myself so it doesn't have any stitching on it. I probably could have somehow managed to get stitching on it, but that just seemed like a lot of work. Now it is a little, I like to have like 1/8 of an inch on my borders when I'm matting things, so I'm just going to trim this down just a tad. And I like the guillotine cutter to do this because, I don't know, when I use like my Fiskars cutter, it just doesn't get quite the cut you want. You can just do a much nicer cut with these when you're having to kind of fix those. So cut my banner bottom part. I need to fix that just a little bit there. And put that on. I would have preferred to have it as a stitched banner, but like I said, didn't have one long enough, and it's kind of like, I don't know, it just gives it a better finish to have that, but we're gonna work with what we can do. Another thing I did was on one of the pieces that I'm gonna put down is I did it as like a scalloped edge, and so I had a die that did that, so I just die cut out the size that I needed. I didn't need to die cut out the whole thing. So and then I'm gonna mat this, even though it doesn't have a scallop edge. I'm still gonna mat it so that it stands out on top of that other pattern paper so that we don't like lose the visual. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that there. Like so. So we see we're building up some layers here. And our last one is going to be this. My mat's a little bit bigger. I didn't really take the time. Sometimes I like to cut the mats to be more closer. And so sometimes I just like to do that myself after I got it onto my cardstock. So I'll just take this. And then because this is like, you see how it like wobbles because the layers are so much different, I'm going to get some scraps and kind of bring these layers up a little bit so that it is not like, so that it's not like falling, but it has kind of like a good solid base to it. And I'm just going to build that up with just some of the scraps from the, I could use any scraps technically. I could just use some white cardstock or whatever I have on hand. I could even use this little piece right here that I cut from the banner. I'm just trying to build up the layer so that it's not like going to create like a sagging amount. I think that might have been a little too much. So take that one off. Okay, and then we'll just adhere that to the edge, which I'm trying to decide what way I want to do this. I think that way. I'm going to put that on the back there, and then we're going to adhere it to the card, leaving our scallop, some dog hair, leaving some scallop showing there. And I think that looks pretty good. It looks like it doesn't really sag a lot because we have that built up layer back there. Now let's go ahead and put our characters on. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put her up here. Yeah, because I don't want to lose my scallop that I worked so hard on. So I'm going to put her there. Oh, but before I put that, her hand down, I wanted to cut right there because I want her to be holding the pillow. So I'm going to, I'm not sure yet. If I do it like this, or do I do it opposite? I'm not sure yet. Well, do it that way. I don't want it all pokey, so now I lost my. I think it makes more sense to have her thumb holding it. I want to take that little corner off because I don't want it to be so like pokey. And then I'm going to stick that on so it's like she's holding the pillow in her hand. So I'm going to put that, oh, I'm going to tuck it a little bit underneath her there. Yeah, I think like that. That makes sense. She's holding the pillow like, you know, like this. So, okay, I like how that is. And then I want to put her little unicorn here, her little plushie. But I think I'm going to pop that up because that'll be fun. So, okay, I need it like here. There. And I know I'm covering like her unicorn tail, but that's kind of just, I like this layout here like that. And then what I wanted to do is I wanted to have the unicorn holding the balloon. So I am going to put that on there. And let's do, I think it's this side. if I do that, yeah, that works. And then I'll put just a little dab of glue on here. If I can get my glue there. And I'm gonna just put it like that. And I'm gonna have this hold this for me so I can do other things. What other things, I'm not sure, but just so I can. Okay, that needed another piece of foam tape. That is not sitting properly. So that, and put another piece under there because, whoops, I kind of bent it. Okay. Actually, my fingernail bent it, but okay, that's looking good. And then all we have to do is add our sentiment. So I think I'm going to put our sentiment like that. I don't want to cover up all the scallop work I did, so maybe I'll put it there like that. I have a little thin foam tape I can use to prop that up so that it's not in the wrong place. So let's do that. And do I want to cover? Oh, yeah, I'll put it up there like that. And then I wanted to finish this off with some of these. I don't think I need that anymore. We're gonna put some gems on here, and I'm gonna put one up here because I don't have like an eyelet or anything for it. So we're gonna do that. And we always do our gems in odd numbers, and I kind of want there to be more than 3, so I'm gonna do probably 7. So I'm just gonna keep putting those on. And then one more. I'm gonna put it here because I don't like how it doesn't, I can't show it holding it because of the way it is. So, all right, that pretty much concludes our card. I hope that you enjoyed the video and making this card with me. So if you did, please head on over to Crafty Stamp Co. and get your kit ordered today. Like I said, it's only on pre-order till the 15th, and I'm not sure that they will get it back anytime soon, if at all. So get it while you can. All right, I hope everyone enjoyed this, and if you did, please like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye!